from inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. There's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Disabled Team, and welcome to, well, I knew we were going to be doing this sort of a video, but I didn't know quite when. Here's Big Mally now. Big Sam, look, you're a big Sam fan. Here's Big Sam. Here's Big Sam. Look, how we doing, Mally?
All right, mate.
Fireman Sam, eh?
Yeah, and there's all his crew behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Right. Well, as we know, Garcia left the family this morning. Sam Allardyce arrived more or less straight after he left, wasn't it? Basically, he's arrived with Cal Robinson has joined him, and you know, he's joined him as his assistant. Has brought Robbie Keane as a member of staff as well. Ex-Leeds player Robbie Keane.
Yeah.
Somebody who knows the club.
Yeah.
You know, we'll know what it means to City of Leeds, what this club means to us.
I think it's the right move.
I mean, I've only just got back from town ago.
Hey?
I've only just got back from town, mate. I thought, you know what? I'm not going to wait all day for this announcement, but it come, didn't it?
Well, there's a press conference at 4 o'clock.
Right, so that should be good. That should be good. I mean, he's already talked to Talk Sport, and he says, I was shocked. I thought at this stage of the season there would be jobs offered. And then he said that, you know, when he got the phone call, he says it took him 2 seconds to accept the job.
To think about it, yeah. No,
so he hasn't really given himself much tick. But then again, saying that though, Mally, 500 grand for four games of football ain't bad. Is
plus 2.5 million if he keeps us up. Well, I'd be going into them players and saying, right, lads, I'm going to pick 20 players for these 4 remaining games. And if you boys can keep us up, I'll give you 10 grand each out of my own pocket. And he'll still walk away with 2 million, 2.5 million.
Yeah, he would, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'd do. That's I'd get £10,000 each as a survival bonus. So
and just stick with 20 players for 4 games. Just same 20 players for 4 games.
It's up to you, boys. You know, either do it for yourselves, do it for the fans, or do it for me.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, that's a good incentive, isn't it, Mally?
Yeah, I mean, they'll be already on bonus. Yeah, they'll be already on certain bonuses and things, but this is just like you say, just an extra incentive. Keep us up. There's 10 grand in your wages out of my pocket.
I mean,
and it's a win-win.
Would it be such short notice of him getting a phone call, taking a job, coming to Ellen Road, game on Saturday? Will he have an idea of what players he wants to take from?
Yeah.
You think he will?
Yeah. He's been there before, hasn't he? He's been there before. He's a master of relegation fights. If there's anybody you want in your dugout at this time of season, in this predicament that we're in, for me, I don't think you'll do better than this bloke.
Ted Gooden said Sam will install some long-needed English confidence.
Yeah.
He has also said, Mally, that you know, he would have preferred to have a longer. He would have preferred to have a bit longer than 4 games.
Of course, I mean, he's under no illusions of what lies in front of him. You know, he'll give it his best shot. Radrazani's rolling the last dice, or the last Allardyce, whatever you want to call it.
Hi, Robert. Hope you're doing well. ITDT and Mallet. He shall make you harder to beat. If he,
that's the priority. That's the priority. Stop conceding goals. That'll be number one. Do not concede any goals.
Well, I would have thought that would have been everybody's priority.
Well, it's not, is it? Because
season.
No, because in this day and age, people don't play football the Sam Allardyce way. You know, he's playing old school football.
Yeah.
Oh, your mic keeps cutting out.
Is that better?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
This is probably why he had been given a full-time job before, because, like you says, if no one plays Sam Allardyce football,
quite possible. And so long as all parties are happy, which in this case I think they are. I know the fans are split. I think the players are split.
Yeah,
which is understandable. But if they can just all get on board with his principles, we can only do but hope. Because we weren't going anywhere under we weren't going anywhere under Gracia. They've come out and says that they didn't like the way Gracia never explained to any players why they weren't playing.
Should you keep him if he keeps you up? I don't think so. I think he's a short-term fixer. That's what I think he is.
Let's see what type of football he plays. You know, it may suit him because we've got some good players going forward.
Yeah.
So if we can get as solid at the back and rely on counter, then fine. You know.
So I'll be really honest with you, Molly. I've still got my doubts, mate. I really have. I think what's my doubts are. It's got four games for these players to learn yet another system.
Yeah, but it's a simple system. It's a simple system. It isn't technical.
Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Inky, mate. Hope you're doing well.
He ain't going to be running them into the ground.
David Millen says Sam will take no nonsense from players. It's either play with commitment or you'll be on the bench.
Yeah, I won't stand for any nonsense.
But do you know something, David? I think some of these players won't mind being on the bench or out of it. I really do.
No.
I think some of them have given up, Mally. I do. I'm sorry, I do. Some of them have given up.
All footballers want to play.
We'll see what his team selection is going to be against Man City.
Yeah, all footballers want to play. So
just hope they can get behind yet another manager.
Yeah,
they need to.
Well, as I say, I mean, you know, if he performs a miracle and as is playing well, then why not keep him? Nobody's got a crystal ball. Nobody knows if we're going to go up, stay up, go down, get battered, hold out for draws, win a game. Nobody knows. But
time will
tell. For me, we're in a better position with him than we would with Gracia.
It's like you just said, nobody knows that yet.
No, but, you know, it's just personally how I feel. I'm a lot happier.
Yeah, but my personal viewpoints with him is I'm unsure. You know what I mean? It says. The bit what makes me laugh is he told Jim White. So it took me 2 seconds to make my mind up. I think if I had a phone call saying you're going to get 125 grand a game and £2.5 million bonus, I think I wouldn't need much time to make my mind up either.
Absolutely.
You know. But it is going to be a difficult task. There's no doubt. There's no two ways about it. And
the way you're talking, you're coming across that you'd have been happier keeping Garcia.
No. Look, Mali, I'm resigned to us getting relegated, mate. I'm resigned to us getting relegated. Until I see something different in tactics or form or defence, I'm resigned to us getting relegated.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
And I don't think I'm the only Leeds United fan out there who's resigned to us getting relegated.
I'm sure you're not.
You know, it's. I mean, is he the right man for the job in the position we're in? I can't think of anyone else who's a relegation specialist like Sam Allardyce is.
Absolutely.
But he had longer with West Brom and he got in there. He couldn't keep them up.
Well,
so we'll have to wait and see.
Different players, different environment, totally different surroundings. Let's just see if we can get these players behind him. But as I say, I'd go in. I'd say, right, I'm picking 20 players. Keep us up, and there's a £10,000 bonus in your pay packet on me. That way, we stay up. They get a bit of extra coin, and he walks away with his £2.5 million. Thank you very much. Job done. Everybody's happy.
Robert Singleton. Well, you say everybody's happy. If the players don't want to be at Leeds anymore, if they want to leave the club, their best way out of the club is by getting relegated.
Not necessarily.
We won't be able to afford their wages.
Doesn't matter. Not necessarily.
They are all professional players and shouldn't be able to adapt.
Of course I should.
Bandy says, boys, I don't know what to think about this appointment. I don't neither, Bandy. I don't neither, mate.
That's fair enough.
Does Lee think Leeds can stay up now, Lee? That we've got you got excited about Sam Allardyce Friday, didn't you?
I'm excited for Sam Allardyce, but I don't know if it's right. If he stayed up with Premier League.
It's fair enough, Lee.
Would you prefer to stick with Garcia?
Yeah.
Would you? Oof. Even though we were shipping all them goals and losing all them games.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Because I don't think we were shipping in goals and losing all them games when Bielsa were there. We were shipping in goals and losing games when Marsh were there. We were shipping
that's why we get rid of. And that's why we got rid of the managers.
I bet you if you look in the past records, I bet nobody in Premier League sacked the manager with 4 games to go.
There's nobody in Premier League that's let bloody 20 goals in 1 month.
I know. Inky says basically we are hoping for another new manager bounce. It's the last roll of the dice to save Rads a few million quid.
Yeah, more than a few.
I am with you, Stu. He's here for the beer. I say something. His beer's been paid for the rest of his life in 4 games' time. Side before self-harm, time to man up and repay the fans for our dedication of travelling up and down the country and regularly 36,000 Pat Ellen Road. I agree. I agree. Good evening. Good afternoon, Rick Shaw. Hope you're doing well. Mate. We are down likely, so planned for next season.
No. We're not down yet.
I think we are. Richo, Everton fans think you have left it too late.
We'll see.
Stu, Lee, and myself could talk our way into a job at Ellen Road. It only took you 2 seconds to get it. Hey, Richo, was only talking about you on here yesterday to another Toffees fan. Hope you're all good. And Richo thinks that West Everton are down. They needed to get a win against Leicester.
So we know Southampton. We know Southampton's down. Richo thinks Everton are down.
And he also thinks Forest are down as well.
People think Forest are down. People think Leeds are down. So someone's going to be wrong.
I think a lot of this season goes on. What that Forest Southampton games are going to finish up. If Southampton can beat Nottingham Forest, I think we've got a great chance of staying up.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, because
would you rather have Big Sam or Sean Dyche?
I think they're both cut from the same cloth, Mally.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense, they're both old school, aren't they?
Because he hasn't done anything for Everton, has he?
Well, they got that win against Arsenal first game back, didn't they?
Yeah, but he's known as a saviour, isn't he? Big on defence and hard to beat, hard to break down. So, you know, I'd rather have Sam than Garcia. That's all I can say at this stage, at this point in the season.
David says Palace fans not happy with Hodgson's appointment. Don't see them mocking him, numbing about him now.
Exactly.
Did he think we were down as well?
The other Everton fan,
I think you needed to win that game, Richo. I think you needed to win that game against Leicester to give you any sort of chance. But so that best I've seen you play away from home against Leicester. You definitely didn't leave out on. They left everything they had on that pitch. You know what I mean? I don't think any England players should have felt should have been ashamed because they left everything on pitch. I watched that game; it was a good game. Both teams were at it, hammer and tongs. They were both fighting. But look, let's get back to the right. I don't believe in the word free hit, Mally. But
nope.
Because but the Man City game, if we get a point, it'll be massive.
Mm-hmm. It will be huge.
Look, realistically, I don't think we're going to be able to beat Man City at the Etihad in the form they're in.
Okay.
That's realistic, but I don't believe in free hits. I think if you're gonna say games free hits, you might as well turn. We can get a point. It'll be brilliant. It'll be fantastic. Yeah. What that'll do for morale and confidence boost.
My only thoughts at the moment is I'm unsure whether Sam has got enough time to implement his style in 3 days. It's a big ask.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm assuming in 3 days all we'll be concentrating on is them back four with keeper.
I think it'll be more than back four. I think it'll be back six. I think it'll be a back four plus your two midfielders.
Do you think we'll still play the 4-2-3-1?
From what the formations that I've seen, it tends to play 4-1-1. It tends to play one midfielder slightly in front of the other. But against Man City, I think it might be better playing 6 at back. 6 at Black, 1 in middle, and 3 up front.
And that person up front will be Bamford because he's the only one who can hold ball up.
We'll see. I'm just being stupid. He ain't going to put 6 at back. That's obvious.
But, know what you mean. It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be a top V defence, isn't it?
At times in the game, he's going to have to put 6 at back.
Yeah, I agree. Like us all, I don't know. I don't think he knew what to believe anymore, Richo. Oh, that's Everton family over there.
Yeah.
Bandit thinks that will beat Blue Manchester and blow the door title.
I hope you're right, mate. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a big ask. It's a massive ask. But wouldn't it be special if they could?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for confidence and morale and everything around, it'll lift everybody, even the fans.
It'll be Stuart Dallas moment all over again. When he's got the rings. Hey?
Thanks to that ball, Leoski.
Yeah, it'd be special. It'd be absolutely special.
Yeah.
Nobody in their right minds can see it, but we can all hope.
Well, football is about a dream, isn't it? It's a beautiful dream, isn't it? Football, you can dream everything.
Of course it is.
Leeds dreams that we're going to win 4-0 every game.
Yeah.
That's Leeds' dream. You know what I mean? That's Leeds' thinking. He thinks that we're going to win 4-0 every game.
You've got to hold on to that as well.
David says, people not happy with Sam, but who else out there managers were turning us down? Managers out there were turning us down with 10 games to go.
Yeah. I think at the time, Sam says, if they ring me up, I'm here. But they didn't ring him.
He said the same thing about West Ham as well, mate.
Yeah. So
he said the same thing about West Ham when they were struggling a little bit.
They had the chance of bringing him in when they brought Garcia in. But for whatever reason, maybe that's why Horta's gone.
I think he's going to be.
It was Horta that brought Garcia in, wasn't it? It was Horta that brought Garcia in.
I think Horta's gone just until that pressure gets taken off of Radzali personally. I mean, Victor Horta can't do. There's no Victor Horta can do in his job till end of season anyway. So, you know what I mean. He can't sign players, can he? When they're in.
Rumor has it he's walked into a job in Spain.
He wouldn't put it past me. He really wouldn't put it past me.
I mean, his little black book will be like a Bible. The people that he knows, the contacts that he's got, will be incredible. And I think we're chasing director of football from Barcelona, but so Newcastle and somebody else.
It all depends on if the 49ers take over, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? How positive they want to be, if they want, what they want to do, because I don't think I think someone said on one of the shows, no more Hollywood signings.
It might be if we go down. It might be a case that Radrazana says, "Sorry, I'm not selling up. I want more."
West Ham only need a point. They do well. They play Man City tonight, don't they?
Yep.
So that'll be interesting to see how Man City, how West Ham set up against them.
That's their game in hand, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure we can do this, but if anyone can, then it's Sam.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think he's at this stage of the game. I think he's the right man to bring in. But as I say, nobody's got a crystal ball. You can only do what you think is right. I know. I'm sure Radrizzani don't want to lose 100 million quid, so he'll do best he can. And if he believes that Big Sam can save us, then so yeah, it's his money.
Well, this is it, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's not like he's going to lose a bit of pride this time around, is it? He's going to lose where it hurts every man in his pocket.
Yeah. And they're not going to lose the fans, irrespective of what league we're playing. So he's the person that can win or lose. I don't think there's anybody else. I don't think there's anybody else can lose if we go down.
The only thing we will lose if we get relegated is the American audience.
Don't know.
Because the championship games aren't showing in America. It's only Premier.
It all depends if 49ers are still on board. They might back off and look at another club.
They've invested a lot of money, though, haven't they, Mally?
Well, they can get that back off Radrizzani. No problem.
Let's just hope we can stay up. Because, let's be honest, I know we complain about not being able, not competing with top 8 or even top 10. But, it seems to be where all the money is when it comes to football. So,
survival's the name of the game.
Mally, would you drop any? Would you drop McKennie if you were Allardyce?
Personally, no. Because you've got McKennie, Greenwood, and Forshaw. So and Rocker.
Yeah.
So 2 out of 4, you've got to go with Rocker and McKennie, I think. But I would drop Meslier.
You would?
Yeah. His confidence must be in his boots.
Yeah. Well, it will be, won't it? It will be.
If he wants to bring him back for Newcastle game, then fine. Depending on how we do against Man City. If Robbles pulls out some world-class saves, then unfortunately Meslier might not play again this season. Time will tell.
And I just hope that Allardyce don't, give special treatment to points of Bamford, players like that who've got us up. No sentimental value. That's what I hope he ain't got.
He won't. There's no connection to this club. He won't. He'll pick his best 11 that can do a job the way that he wants it doing.
See, with some other because big, strong units at back, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
It's all players.
Yeah. I know he's a big fan of Nonto. That's the only player he spoke about. You don't spoke about any others. So I think we'll see Nonto playing a bigger role. And we'll just have to wait and see who's fit. Who ain't fit.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's another thing.
We'll have a better idea this afternoon when he does his press conference. But whether he's had enough time with players to actually give an opinion who's fit and who ain't, well, like I say, So I was surprised at him doing a press conference. I thought it'd have been Friday.
Andy says I would drop Rocker for Forshaw.
Yeah, I think Rocker's better than McKennie.
Let's be clear. If Leeds go down, it's not the end of Leeds. No, it's not. It's not. We will be bigger than no matter what.
Yeah. As I said, there's only one loser, and that's Radrazani.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame it's come to this, though, isn't it, Molly? You know, having to scramble around at last minute.
Yeah. Poor recruitment on the managerial side. You should have got. They should have maybe got Marsh in for remainder last season. Whether it'd have come in for 12 games, I don't know. And then got a established manager in summer.
Yeah, yeah.
But he didn't. And, you know, that's it. We are where we are.
That's why we're here now. See, I can't finger all the blame at I can't, because he inherited his squad. It was just his tactics what didn't work.
Who?
Grassy.
Your mic keeps cutting out, Mark.
Sorry, mate. Gracia. I just
okay.
I won't finger all blame at Gracia for that.
Yeah. Well, Sam's in the same boat, isn't
he? Yeah. Yeah,
he's worse off. You know, like you said earlier, there aren't many managers that have been brought in to serve a team with 4 games to go. You know, I'd sooner have Big Sam than the likes of Benitez and all these others that were branded around. Pulis and Pardew and all these. Yeah.
I have to agree with you on that one. I do. Rocker is never be right. Rocker is never be better than McKennie. Not in a million years.
Matter of opinion. It's a matter of opinion.
Inky 100%. It's not about the destiny. It's about the journey. Once the 49ers come in, the journey will be so much more enjoyable. I hope you're right, Amani love. The problem was auto chasing managers already in employment, working with better teams. No matter what happens, we need new direction. Thank you, Rads, but goodbye.
If we go down, I can't see Radrazani selling up.
He'll lose too much money. It's far too much money, and you know,
can you see 49ers wanting to take over a championship club
at a discount? Yeah, but not at the money what they'll be willing to pay Premier League. Definitely not. But I don't think it's really, you know, one. I mean, Graziali's got his heart set on buying Milan club, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he needs the Premier League survival for that.
Yeah, that's probably why he's got the £2.5 million bonus, Mally.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. It's. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm not, you know, broken-hearted or situation, because we've been in this situation this time last season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, going up last game of season, anything can happen. But I am disappointed that we've got to this stage again. That's what I'm disappointed
in. Yeah, again, as I say, it's just poor recruitment.
There's going to be a lot of work need doing in summer, regardless what division we're in.
Yeah.
You know, new sporting director and stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy summer.
Yeah, interesting times ahead. Let's hope we can survive it. And then it'll be even more exciting then. Because we'll be able to...
A new season, you can get excited again, can't you?
Yeah, but if we're in Premier League, you can hit a higher market.
Yeah.
You know, you can go for your top managers and your top director of footballs and your top players. In Championship, it's a scrap.
Well, there is potential with Leeds United, that is for sure. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential with Leeds United.
It's just decision making. And it ain't all about money. You've got to look at Chelsea for that.
Yeah.
They can't put they can't string two passes together for all the money that they've spent.
Well, they've spent, is it £1 billion or something, nearly? About £1 billion or something they've spent, that's how Bowley's spent.
Yeah, I think about 600 million.
Is how much you spent?
Maybe more.
But they can't buy a goal.
But either way, they're still very, very poor. Can you imagine Leeds fans if we'd have spent 600 million and we're pumping out that garbage? There'd be riots.
Yeah, and they'll be outside the Mellon Road protesting.
Oh, not half. Crazy, absolutely crazy. And now Frank Lampard's still in the job is beyond me.
He's ruined his managerial career, I'm afraid. Half the current team wouldn't impress in the Championship. People are thinking that we can do a Burnley.
I don't.
Hi, Ian, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. How's Legend Lee today? How are you, Lee?
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah, you're good, aren't you? You're a bit more excited now. Excited were you, Mally? Allardyce is coming through the door. I know he is. Tell me that he's happy that we've got a manager.
Yeah, I've been watching just now as I was new. And he was in first training session with Pers.
So he's saying with players.
Yeah, he's seen his Pers. And we're going to start laughing at him.
Well,
is that kind of character? I think they'll really get on because he likes to laugh at a joke.
Yeah.
Even though he's, even though he has got a serious side, he'll have a banter with players, and I think you've got to have that connection. Whereas Garcia, he was like a brick wall. You never saw him smile, or joke, or laugh, and apparently he was like that with players.
But to be fair with Mally, he did well when he first came in.
All depends what you call doing. All depends what you call doing well. That first game,
in a while, didn't he?
That first game, players will be fighting for the spot. They'll be fighting to impress the manager. And I think this is where this new manager bounce comes from. It's just players are just putting a little bit more effort in to impress the manager so that they'll get picked. It's Big Sam, Ian. It's Big Sam. The firefighter.
Fireman Sam, but in our case, relegation specialist Fireman Sam. You know what I mean? I love that picture, though. I don't think it's this. I do.
He's brought his buddies with him. I don't know if you can see. There's Luke there.
I can see Ayling space.
But behind Ayling's Cooper. I can't remember who I put in. I can't see it because picture's so small. Nonto's there, then McKennie, then Firpo, then Rocker, Meslier. Let me get out that way. Rodrigo, Somerville next to Meslier, Bamford. It's Jack Harrison that little pink one up front. It's Jack Harrison.
Jack Harrison, little Jack.
That's how bored I was this morning.
Well, look. I mean, look. That picture made me smile. Yeah, that picture made me smile. We're just gonna have to see what he does against Man City, but don't hold it again. All I would say to people watching is, don't hold Man City game against him if we don't win. There's not many teams go to Etihad and win a game of football. They don't.
No.
We get some against the Etihad. We've done really well.
Well, I'm going to surprise you all, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 Leeds win.
Just
keeping
Alan quiet.
Yeah,
keeping Alan quiet.
Yeah, because West Ham's going to do us a favour and do Alan's hamstringing tonight.
Well, I've asked him. I did have a word with Kader and let his fans let his contacts know just to rough him up a little bit. But I'll tell you something though, decent games, Mally, where Leeds can be dangerous against a team like Man City. Man City won't know what to expect now.
No.
They won't know what to expect. They won't even know lineup, never mind formation.
I mean, we could get battered 10-0. But I think Allardyce has got more about him. I keep calling him Allardyce. I don't know if I'm thinking of Allardyce. Glue it all together.
And this is nice work, Mally. You wonder what happens to the old manager's clothing, etc.
Yeah.
I never thought of that, Ian.
They must like to throw him in bin. They won't want to take him with them. There'll be only Bielsa wants to take it with him. He lived in them. Even when he was off duty, he lived in them.
Yeah, I'm sure we will see some fight from the players. A player who doesn't show that they're made of need to be gone. I think Allardyce won't take no messing about from him. Fireman Sam got his friend who is very keen at putting out fires. Robbie is a superb appointment. I agree with that, Amani. I think it's a good thing that he's brought an ex-Leeds player with him.
He might give Bill some private tuition on his celebration technique.
So, Smasher like guys that helps the channel grow. Cheese him, but he's hard enough to keep up with it as it is. A whole new style of play to confuse opposition, hopefully. Yeah, well, I'm assuming, Melly, that he won't. If he sees that two different players at the same position can do two different games. He'll pick two different players. If you know what I mean, it won't all be the same. But I think he'll go. I think his back four will be the same, but I do think he'll rotate. I do. He won't be frightened of changing it in the game if it's not working.
Yeah, he'll look at them all in training ground, and he might see something that nobody else has seen before. You know, he might look at, I don't know, for argument's sake, Rasmus, and say, do you know what? you'll be good in this position. Or you'll be all right in this position.
Yeah,
we don't see him on training ground.
Advertising all it's been a ball boy. No money joking. That's been a bit harsh on him.
He might see things
we don't see
that have yet to be discovered. He might say, Christiansen, look, right, I want you next to Verba, and Robin, I want you next to Rocker, or whatever. He might see things in a totally different light to what we do. Because if you've got Christiansen, Ayling, Verba and Firpo, you've got 4 defensive-minded players there. So, I don't know.
It's Alan Dongo winner for Leeds. I'll take it. Take it now.
It's all right.
Ian, the smart money is on Scarborough and Darling and
Scarborough
and Darling to win promotion season, risking the £5 English pound note on it.
They're not crisp these days. I don't know, the bloody slippy. Horrible.
Did I sell them, Ali? I got 2 a day from Old Wall Machine. They were horrible.
I don't use money. I can't do with it. I ain't used money for 12 months, maybe longer.
Well, I had to get a burger from in town.
Right.
Can Robbie Keane?
My burger van takes cards.
No, mine don't. Not one in town. It doesn't take cards, unfortunately.
While we're on, I'd like to say thank you, Uncle Ernie. 125 quid.
Oh, taxman.
Premium bonds.
Ah, right.
125 quid. Thank you.
How are your guys' FPL going this week? I looked at them, but we will be doing a show Friday, an FPL show. Adam, no comment. I haven't looked at yours or mine in either. I haven't checked anyone's. I'll check it. We go through it all together. Will Sam drop Meslier?
I'm hoping so, personally.
For his own benefit as well, Malilo, isn't it?
Yeah.
For his own benefit.
Yeah, and he's taking it out of limelight. He don't want another beating. No, give him a rest. And if Sam wants to bring him back for West Ham game or Tottenham game or Newcastle game, then so be it. We'll see how he's performing on training ground. If he's getting his confidence built back up. There's only him who'll know. But personally, I would.
Right, Malik, 4 games to go. Realistically, this is me being realistic. Realistically, I think the teams where we can pick up points is West Ham and Spurs on last day.
Don't you think we'll pick up from Newcastle at Ellen Road?
I just think Newcastle, they're fighting to stay in Champions League. They're fighting for some.
We're fighting to stay in league.
I know, but that's different, isn't it? We're fighting to stay in league. They're fighting to stay to get into Champions League for the first time in God knows how many years.
I think they're already in Champions League.
You don't.
They're not going to drop out at. They're not going to drop out at top 4. Take a major downturn in results.
Well, that's because they're good. That's why they're top 4. That's why I think as easier games are Spurs and West Ham.
Don't know. We're in a position now where we're going to be unpredictable.
Well, Spurs, West Ham and Newcastle are similar, aren't they? He'll want to get over them. He'll want to get one over them, won't he?
I mean, Spurs are with an interim manager, aren't they?
Yeah, well, Spurs are a weird. They don't play in first half, but second half they come out a lot. The second half performance is better than the first half performance.
Yeah, we can only hope and see, and what will be, and we deal with it.
Let's just hope, you know, let's just hope they can, you know, give a show of themselves against Man City. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking them in effort. You know, just put in the effort, and you know, they should automatically follow.
Yeah.
Before we start wrapping up, mate.
No, mate. No, it's all good. I'm happy.
You're happy, Mally. That is good. We'll leave it on that. We'll end there then.
Yeah, I'm happier than I was this time last week.
Yeah. I think he's the right man for John Malley. I do. I just don't know if he's been. I don't know if he's got enough time. That's what's really.
That's the problem. But he's got 500 Premier League games under his belt. He's been in this situation before. He knows what it should take. It's whether players can get on board and react to what he wants.
We need them to instantly get on board as well, don't we?
You know, his principles alone aren't going to do anything. It needs the players to be 100% committed to his ideas.
Time will tell. That's all I can say. Well, press conference is at 4 o'clock. I'm assuming every man and his dog will be watching that press conference.
Yeah, I don't think we'll learn much, to be fair.
No. I think just be grateful that he's got a job and he'll be happy that he's at Leeds United and at a big club and stuff like that. That's what I think he'll end up saying. So we'll comments on in a minute.
Yeah.
Take care, all. Have a lovely afternoon. Thanks, Amani, love. Prince Meslier should play. I think for his own benefit, Bandit, I think he needs taken out of firing line personally. We should have had Sam in 10 games ago. Yeah. I think somebody 10 games ago. That what happened at Crystal Palace. I mean, I ain't got a magic crystal ball like you keep saying, Mally. But that what happened at Crystal Palace wouldn't have happened, I don't think. Not under if have allowed it to happen.
Don't know that.
And brother Titch, good afternoon, good day, my brothers and everyone in chat. I can't stay as I am very busy, but it's a very strange appointment to me. I'll give you a call later, Stu. Cheers, brother Titch, mate. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, well, anyway, guys, if no one else has got out the one to say, we'll start wrapping up, Mally.
Okay, mate. What's the predictions for tonight? What's the predictions for tonight?
I'm saying 4-1 Man City.
Yeah, I don't think we've got any Hammers. I don't think we've got any Hammers fans in at the moment, have we?
Yeah, just brother Titch. I'm saying 4-1. I'm saying 4-1 Man City. I think even Man City fans will be saying the same thing. If I'm honest, they might even say a bigger scoreline.
Yeah, it's an hard one to call, isn't it?
What about you, Lee?
6-0.
Woo!
Man City.
Yeah.
Titch will be after you.
Titch, you say 5-0 City.
Yeah. I was going to go 4-0. I can't see Man City scoring, but I can't see West Ham scoring, but you never know. You just never know. It's been a weird season.
It's been a strange 48 hours. It's been a crazy season, and it's going to get even crazier before.
If West Ham can hold City to a draw, I think they're safe.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they're up for a fight. And if they get their heads handed on a plate, they won't be first team. They won't be last.
No. It's crazy, though, isn't it? Even with semi-finals of the Conference League and they needed points to avoid relegation.
Who's this we've got here?
Hey, I hope you're doing well. This is she does a Spurs channel called Spurs Personalized. Hope you're doing well, Mia. Hope you're doing well, my love. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, Mia.
Always say hello to a lady.
Yeah, she's a very nice lady too. She's very level-headed.
Even though she does follow Spurs, we can forgive that.
She's very level-headed. She's, she likes to see the bigger picture.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen any pictures. She's not going to see any pictures of me.
No, she's bigger picture of what's happening at Spurs and what,
You haven't been sending any big pictures, have you, Lee?
No.
Good lad.
City have made an emergency signing of Luke Haley. Hammers to win 4-0. Hey, now be kind to me. We always be kind to you.
Always kind. Always kind.
Always kind on this channel. Everyone's welcome from every different football club. Whether that's Darlington, West Ham, Spurs, Everton. Who else? We have a Vinder who's a Bradford City fan and a Man City fan. Yeah, we have. It's bringing fans together since 2021. That's what we've been doing, and it's working. It really is working. Final game of the season's going to be fun because everyone's going to have something to play for. Everybody.
Final game of the season will be brilliant.
I think so. Yep,
Chelsea. Tyler Paul.
Yeah, I'm joking. I know, but she's got a good sense of humour too. Chelsea with Tyler Paul, exactly. Yeah, we've got Chelsea fans as well, haven't we? So yeah, it's working. It's going in the right direction. It really is. Well, do you want to start wrapping up then, Marley? Have you said everything you need to say?
Yeah, I ain't got any paper, mate.
I got his paper to wrap up. Lee, have you got what you want to say, mate?
No.
No, have you done?
Yeah.
You're a man of very few words, but very talented. That's what I say about you. You're a wise man, Lee. You're a very wise man.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, guys, thank you everyone for joining us tonight, this afternoon.
When are you next Friday? Is it Friday? Are you next Friday?
Yeah. I've got. I think we're doing FPL show Friday at 6 o'clock, and then extra time show Friday at 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's a busy week. Been a busy week.
Okay, Matt. Good luck, West Ham.
Yeah, good. Let's hope they can roughen up early now and give the chance to a mood for them on Saturday.
Yeah, I personally hope West Ham don't win because that means that Man City will be even more up for it on Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
If there could be any more up for it.
Well, they've got right incentive, haven't they? You know what I mean? Challenging for the title again.
Well, they've got triple on, haven't they?
It's just a shame that we didn't play them next weekend because saying that one, Mally, there is a bit of a plus point on this, you know. They play Champions League on next a week from next week. Or is it Wednesday?
That's what I'm saying. They've got their fingers in so many pies. It all depends where their heads are. Look at this. Mia saying, be nice to everybody. And then she's slagging off bloody West Ham. Can't be having that.
Hope they get slapped and win the title. And I know Andy City won you out. City win the title.
Above that. No look
to West Ham. I am sorry.
Should be ashamed of yourself.
Good luck, West Ham. Do you know what you felt bad about West Ham at the moment? Really bad. Because they're still in for a title. They're still in for a cup.
These are our fellow friends.
And City win the title. She don't want Arsenal to win the title. No, do you know something, Mally, right? It's funny, you know. No. You've got Arsenal, Chelsea, West Ham. Arsenal, Chelsea, West Ham on Tottenham. Right? You've got
and Fulham.
And Fulham. You have 5 teams in Premier League. And none of them can get on with each other. I have no shit.
Each other's guts, I know.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we've only got one main rival, and that's Man United.
Until Sheffield come up next year.
Oh, yeah, hopefully we're still in the same league. Sam posted a brilliant Mally. It is good. I like it. I do like it. I think you've done well with that, Mally.
Yeah, I'm just playing around.
I do like it. So,
my next one is it's Bielsa shaking hands with Big Sam. In fact, if I go, let me see if I can. Where are you? There you go, son. Bielsa and Big Sam shaking hands.
Good picture.
That was when we played West Brom.
Mia says now they all hate Spurs, and I don't know why.
No, I don't. We don't hurt anybody.
No, City in the Sunday Trafford Pub League. In 3 years' time is my only wish for them. City in the Sunday Trafford Pub League in 3. Oh, if they get
That's when this FFP comes through.
Wow. Mia, thank you guys. Mia, I sincerely think you guys can get 7th this season. Keep fighting. English is nice from Mally. And then my man is saying, stop bigging them up, Titch. Ian says it's West Ham's Cup final every year, and Chelsea's Arsenal always fought over who hit us more, laugh out loud. It's West Ham's Cup final every year against Tottenham. Mad, isn't it? It's crazy, isn't it, how it is down in London? It's mad.
Yeah.
No, if there's serious rivalry going on down there.
Every other 4th game, you're playing somebody that hates you.
Who, Tottenham?
Yeah.
Every 3rd. Never mind every 4th. Brother Titch is laughing his head off.
Because they got in Brentford, London. It's Brentford, London.
London as well, but it's just on outskirts of London, isn't it, Brentford, I believe?
Is that classed as a local rival then? That's like I wouldn't have thought.
Arsenal and Tottenham seems to be a big rivalry there between Arsenal and Tottenham. Oh, it's London.
There's quite a few teams down there, isn't there? I mean, you could understand it if it were like a north-south divide. You know, that all southern teams rivaled the sort of the Manchester, Liverpool, Everton's, Leeds sort of thing. But arguing amongst ourselves, it seems, I don't know.
These two love each other. Look at this, right? Brother Titch says, but technically it's classed as sex, Brentford. And then
it ain't proper London.
it ain't proper London. And then brother Titch says Spurs into proper
Spurs into proper club. Oh dear. No, children.
You know, it's mad doing it. It's not how much rival there is down there, definitely. See, whereas Leeds and Manchester, you can explain it. But I think if I ask me, well, Maria said that she don't understand why people don't like Tottenham. They can't explain it.
Yeah.
You know, whereas at least our rivalry, we can explain why we don't like Man United.
Yeah.
What of
the roses?
Kew Gardens. Right. So Brentford's just outside Richmond, Kew Gardens, etc.
Right.
Yeah, because the scumbags Arsenal need to go back to Woolwich where they belong.
See, that don't mean anything to me.
It's mad, isn't it? It's crazy, honest. Trying to get. I mean, I've watched a debate show where we're all London sides in it, and honestly, I watched it and I was laughing my head off. But by the time I finished, I still didn't learn anything about London. Nothing.
No.
They were just laying into each other, handbags at 10 paces. Longship's ground it is near the South Pole somewhere.
Never been.
You know, I've been to London, but I've never been down that end. Never.
No.
It's to do with Arsenal coming to North London and kicking Spurs put of league out of right. It's right. It's to do
with Arsenal coming to North London and kicking Spurs out of the league. See,
is that what it is?
Us Yorkshiremen can decipher Cockney.
Whatever happened to the Teesside Whites? Whatever happens, the Teesside Whites will be there. It was years ago. Okay. So you learn something new every day, and that's what it's all about. You know, that's why I mean, I don't go on other people's fan channels, and I'm not rude to any. And I'm respectful when I go on them, but you learn so much more about clubs when you watch different people's fan channels. I find it fascinating. I do. I find it really fascinating. You know, otherwise we wouldn't have had like Titch and Kieran and stuff on show. David, hang on a minute. David, did you see the Leeds flag at the North Pole class? I don't know.
You usually see Leeds United towels on beach in Spain.
Well,
hung over verandas.
Do you want to have Mally before we start wrapping up, mate?
No, somewhere.
Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this edition of Disabled Team. Much love, much respect. You've enjoyed the show. Squirrel, the internet web says it's Brendan Rodgers as permanent manager. Do they mean if we go down? Let's have money.
Maybe. Not heard that one.
Fair enough. Well, look, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a pleasant day. And we'll speak to you all very, very soon. It's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. And goodbye from Lee. And goodbye from me.
Take care, everybody. Take care, Feynman.